Mythology and gods. Venus is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty, equivalent to the Greek goddess Aphrodite. In Babylonian mythology, Venus was associated with Ishtar, the goddess of love, beauty, fertility, and war. In Mayan culture, Venus was linked to the god Kukulkan and associated with timekeeping and astronomy. The Aztecs associated Venus with the god Quetzalcoatl, who was associated with the morning star. In Hindu mythology, Venus is associated with Shukra, the teacher of demons, who represents knowledge and wealth. The Greeks called the planet Phosphorus, morning star, and Hesperus, evening star, depending on its appearance. Venus was known as the morning star and the evening star due to its visibility near dawn and dusk. In Roman mythology, Venus is the mother of Aeneas, a hero of the Trojan War and ancestor of Romulus and Remus. Venus is often symbolized with a mirror, which is also the symbol for the female gender, female sign. Ancient Sumerians were among the first to observe Venus and record its movements as early as 3000 BCE. Venus has long been associated with femininity, beauty, and sensuality in various cultures. In astrology, Venus governs love, relationships, art, and harmony. The ancient Egyptians associated Venus with Hathor, the goddess of love, music, and fertility. The goddess Venus was central to many Roman festivals, such as Veneralia, celebrated in April. Venus's representation as a mirror is symbolic of self-reflection and inner beauty in various mythologies. In Hindu astrology, Venus, Shukra, is considered a benefic planet representing love, luxury, and wealth. The symbol for Venus is sometimes referred to as the hand mirror, echoing the goddess's connection to beauty. In Mesopotamian culture, Venus was associated with prophecy and seen as a celestial messenger. Some indigenous Australian cultures have mythological tales describing Venus as a morning star woman. The Etruscans worshipped a deity similar to Venus named Turon, associated with love and fertility. Venus, the goddess, is often depicted in art with roses, another symbol of beauty and love. The ancient Greeks had separate gods for morning and evening stars, Hesperus and Phosphorus, later unified as Venus. In Aztec and Mayan culture, Venus was believed to have a dual role, bringing both prosperity and destruction. Many ancient cultures observed Venus's 8-year cycle, which creates a pentagram-like path through the zodiac. The goddess Venus is frequently depicted in art and literature as emerging from the sea, as in Botticelli's famous painting The Birth of Venus. Film and TV characters. In Futurama, Venus is depicted as a wet and jungle-filled planet populated by Venusian slugs. In Doctor Who, Venus is referenced as a planet with a distinct martial arts form, Venusian Aikido. The 1953 movie Abbott and Costello Go to Mars actually takes the characters to Venus, depicted as a planet of Amazonian women. The character Aphrodite in Xena, warrior princess, is based on the Greek counterpart to Venus. The sci-fi film Queen of Outer Space, 1958, shows Venus as a planet ruled by beautiful women. The classic TV show The Twilight Zone features an episode titled People Are Alike All Over, where Venus is explored by Earth astronauts. In Sailor Moon, Sailor Venus is a character inspired by the planet and goddess, embodying themes of love and beauty. The comic Wonder Woman often references Aphrodite's influence, linking it to Venus and themes of beauty and love. In Planets, an anime series, Venus serves as an alluring, mysterious destination for space exploration. The 1956 film Fire Maidens from Outer Space features astronauts visiting Venus, depicted as a land of beautiful women. The animated series Transformers includes a character named Venus, who has a mysterious and enticing personality. In Buck Rogers, the character Ardala claims to be from a Venus-like planet, embodying Venusian beauty. The Venus Wars is an anime film where Venus has been terraformed and is the setting for interplanetary conflict. Journey to the Seventh Planet, 1962, envisions Venus as a lush, dreamlike paradise with illusions. Venus is referenced in Rick and Morty as one of the planets Rick has visited in his travels. The TV show Space Patrol, 1950s, features a recurring character, Tonga, a Venusian scientist. In Lost in Space, 1965, Venus is considered a possible destination for the Robinson family's journey. Venus Rising, a sci-fi film, involves a dystopian future with Venus as an interstellar prison. In the TV series Valerian and Lorelei, Venus is a populated planet with distinctive landscapes. The Adventures of Superman comic series features alien characters who claim to be from Venus. The series Captain Scarlet, 1967, features the Angels, whose headquarters is near the Venusian landscape. The Green Slime, 1968, portrays Venus as a world inhabited by strange plant-like aliens. Venus is the setting for several adventures in the classic Flash Gordon comic series. The character Venus Flytrap in the TV series WKRP in Cincinnati is indirectly named after the planet. In Star Trek, Venus is referenced in several episodes as a mysterious, unexplored celestial body. Comic book characters. In Marvel Comics, the character Venus is based on the Roman goddess and often has powers of charm and beauty. DC Comics has characters like Aphrodite, who is equivalent to Venus and appears as Wonder Woman's mentor. The Sailor Venus character from the Sailor Moon franchise draws inspiration from Venus, with powers of love and light. Marvel's Shauna the She-Devil had a storyline where Venus was depicted as a paradise-like jungle. Venus is sometimes portrayed as a mystical, celestial power in various comic book storylines. Venus de Milo is a character in Ecstatics, a Marvel Comics series, named for both Venus and the famous statue. In Archie Comics, Venus is sometimes mentioned in relation to the romantic lives of characters. The Valerian and Lorelei comics frequently feature Venus in their space adventures. Venus has been represented in the Tales of Suspense Marvel series as a planet with extraterrestrial civilizations. Venus's themes of beauty and love are often mirrored in romantic storylines in comics. Animals, chakras, weather, and materials. The Venus flytrap, a carnivorous plant, is named after Venus for its beauty and allure. In astrology, Venus rules the heart chakra, symbolizing love, empathy, and compassion. Venus's atmosphere is primarily composed of carbon dioxide, with clouds of sulfuric acid. Venus has the hottest surface temperature of any planet in the solar system, averaging around 900 degrees Fahrenheit, 475 degrees Celsius. Venus's surface is covered in volcanic plains, suggesting intense past volcanic activity. The planet has a thick atmosphere with a runaway greenhouse effect, trapping heat. Venus rotates in the opposite direction of most planets in the solar system. The surface of Venus is largely made up of basaltic rock and sulfuric compounds. Venus is often visible as the brightest object in the sky after the sun and moon. Venus has a very slow rotation, taking about 243 Earth days to complete a day. Human anatomy and symbolism. In astrology, Venus governs attraction, beauty, and physical pleasure. The Venus symbol, female sign, is used to represent the female gender in biological contexts. Venus's energy is said to promote self-love, confidence, and emotional balance in metaphysical practices. The term Venus, related to veins, derives from Venus's association with circulation and beauty. The planet Venus has become a symbol for the divine feminine, often representing qualities of nurturing and harmony. These facts highlight the multifaceted nature of Venus, from its role in mythology and science to its cultural and symbolic influences.